Hello, everyone. My name is Mike, as you see on the screen. We are doing another episode of Beyond the Score later on at 8 p.m. The topic is going to be about family and love and a bunch of other stuff too, but I know that's the main topic. So tune in and give us your thoughts. We're going to do a Q&A section. We're going to do all that. Y'all can ask all the questions. We give y'all the answers. Uh, Basically, we're using this podcast just to have something to watch that's positive. It's gonna be a bunch of positive stuff, no negative. I mean, it depends on what y'all consider negative. Um, far as far as anything else, uh, we pretty much want to talk about anything y'all want to talk about. But I know the main thing is gonna be about family and pretty much giving love to one another. Because you don't see that a lot no more. Families are so far apart where you got some beefing over here, some beefing over there, and it will always be over little petty stuff. You know what I'm saying? I just left a nice, beautiful, well put family reunion. Excuse my eyes running, sight acting up. But anyway, yeah, a wonderful, well put family reunion. Had a great time. My son had a great time. He enjoyed himself. Did he enjoy himself? That's one thing I want to say. He enjoyed that little boy. Enjoyed every bit of this family reunion. And if y'all want to catch any of the old episodes we have, I will put the link up. It's on YouTube. Will be posted in the group, the Beyond the Score group. Uh, and that's it. If anybody got any questions and answers, I mean not answers, you know what I mean. If you got any questions for the episode or the show, I got all the answers. Yeah, my other cast, they are pretty much busy. So I just took it upon myself to do it. So whenever the views start coming in, just check me out, holla at your boy. Make sure you subscribe on YouTube. Yeah. Um, the main thing I want to talk about too is I don't want to touch something right now. It's like the way the world is right now, I think everybody need to learn how to come together as one. A lot of people, you got a lot of selfish people in this world, and they only think about themselves. And a lot of people need help around here, not just financially, because life could be financially stressful, sometimes mentally stressful. But at the same time, if you got support and cash, it should be fine. But family don't support family like they used to no more. And that's my thing. And I know I'm gonna touch a lot of toes, so I'm gonna step on a lot of toes with this. When people get angry with each other, they say some hateful stuff, some mean stuff, some real nasty stuff. And some stuff you just can't come back from. And we need to stop doing that. Stop cutting each other and all that. We all, especially with family. And I think I see that on both sides of my family. It's like it's a lot of drama and beef and turmoil between each other, all because instead of them going to the person that they got a problem with, they want to talk about them behind their back, and then when they come back to them, or they want to get all mad and get in their feelings about it. Don't get in your feelings because you should have came to that person if you had a problem with that person. That's all I'm saying. And you know, I love all my family. I'm just gonna say all both sides. I love all my family. I enjoy all of them. But like any other family, everybody had their own problems in their family. They even friends, all that. But what we need to do, other than, I mean, it's not always financially. You stand up for somebody mentally. Like some people just want to talk, vent. Sometimes you need that vent. But stop undercutting one another, going behind each other back, talking about each other. Can we stop doing that? I mean, that's anybody. That's not just family. That's anybody. I'm getting tired of getting up every morning. Somebody's beefing. Bro, life too short. Too many people dying on bad terms. They need to get to fix their relationship with the people they want to fix it with. So you know what I'm saying? A lot of people go to bed mad, wake up mad. You can't do that, man. I mean, it's not healthy at all for you or anybody. You know, I don't beef with nobody. I don't have any beef with nobody. I don't have no ill will towards anybody. It's people who got problems with me. But like I said, if you got any problems with me, just come to me and tell me. Like, don't go and talk about people behind my back or talk about the other person behind their back or stuff like that. It's even go at the workplace too. People like to, instead of handling it or try to talk to the person, stop trying to get a person fired on their job. Besides, just talk to them. Sometimes some people can be talked to, and if that don't get nowhere, then you go above that. People got family to feed. People got kids to feed. Man, it's hard to come by jobs nowadays. You know what I'm saying? So why would you risk taking food out of their kids' mouth because a simple situation that could have been fixed by a conversation? And that's all I'm saying. It's a lot of negativity in this world, and it's crazy. And it's with famous people, people that ain't famous. Man, it's weird. It's weird to me. Like, what's wrong with wanting somebody to be successful or being proud of somebody or their success? Ain't nothing wrong with that. And it's funny to me. You see a lot of Mexicans, they stick together. Bro, I went to the store not too long ago and I seen like a bunch of Mexicans going grocery shopping together with no arguments, no beef, no fight, no nothing. Us black folk, we got to worry about doing more than the other. Oh, this one they doing that. We worrying about this one. We worry about that one. If you just worry about what you're doing, it'll be fine. I'm bad with it too sometimes because I get in my mood where I feel like, man, I'm doing my job and motherfuckers just sitting there looking at you like they ain't got nothing to do. But you can't worry about that because the only ass you can save is yours. You got to work like you got kids. I got a son to feed. You know what I mean? And it's crazy how people don't think like that. You have to work like it's your last. Like this gonna be your last day on the job. You never know because a lot of people getting fired, a lot of people get laid off. Man, the economy is looking rough right now. You know what I mean? Especially with this terror stuff going on. Man, it's hitting us hard. But like I tell anybody, can we just stand for one another one time? Hear a person out sometimes. I had people who was my friends or considered themselves my friends, but just because one little slight thing I do, or we ain't cool no more, or they'll sit around and ignore you, or talk about you behind your back, laugh in your face, and then throw about $28 in your back. Why are we backstabbing each other like this? You know what I mean? And it's crazy. It don't bother me at the end of the day, but I just see it, man. Like, seriously, you ain't gonna have no good luck with backstabbing people. And that's just my thing. I'm a good person. I ain't gonna let anybody feel like I'm not a good person. But at the same time, you're not gonna keep treat me like crap and I'm gonna be just sitting there taking it. No, you're not doing that. We're not doing that. That's even down with girlfriends and stuff. When you got I'm finna touch basic with these guys. Because these guys get on my nerves sometimes. My thing is with guys is this. When you if you're in the presence of your significant other family, what makes you think you can sit around and disrespect them and call them out their name and they folks sitting right there? Bro, you trying to get killed out here. Some stuff you just don't do, man. Some stuff you just don't do. That's just my opinion on that, and I ain't talking about nobody. It's just stuff I see. You know what I'm saying? I ain't putting no names on nothing like that because I don't feel like the drama. But like I said, it's like, come on, man, stop doing that. And then the another thing that I hate with people too, when you call them out on their bullshit, they get mad and want to get all hype and want to get all rah rah and shit with you. That's when you know when the motherfucker done fucked up. When they do that right there, and they get loud, and They get in the stance like they want to fight, bro. Yeah, yeah, you're lying. Your justice telling me you're lying. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and then the other thing too, when you come to a person and you tell them that you heard this from another person, that somebody said this about them, why would you go back and ask the person and then put the person's name on it? He told you out of confidentiality. If he wanted everybody to know, he would have told everybody. You know what I'm saying? It's like soon as somebody go back and tell something, or you tell, or they hear something, they're mad, and they go back and well, Mike said this, and Mike said that, Mike said this, Mike said that, and you know what they're gonna do for me? I ain't telling you shit else, cause I know I can't trust you now. Cause you didn't have to even put my name on that. You could have confronted them, but don't put my name on that. You know what I'm saying? Cause it's not about me being scared about what's gonna happen, but you know how people is. Either they're gonna tell you the truth or they're gonna lie. 9 times out of 10, they're gonna lie about it. I ain't say this, I ain't do this, I ain't do that. Yeah. And all these people who come to work and they come to these jobs and they try to make friends. No, coming up with the mindset of making money. That's the only thing that's gonna be loyal to you is your pockets. These niggas at these jobs, they don't care nothing about you. They want what they want. Yeah, you got some people out there that's gonna be loyal to you. You got some people out there that's gonna be cool with you. You got some people that's gonna be cool with you to a extent. Or you got people out there that's gonna be cool with you just by what you do for them. But the minute you start doing for them, oh, you ain't shit. You ain't this. You ain't that. Yeah, that's everywhere you go in a job. You got your complaining ass niggas, got your crybaby ass niggas. You got your females that think everybody want them, and it's crazy. Or you got that one female that think everybody's talking about you just because they look in your vicinity or they talking about me. No, man. One thing about me, I'm not even finna give you that satisfaction to make you think that you're that relevant in my life. That's me. Nigga. I live by this mental. This model. This thing that I live by. And y'all can take it in however y'all want to say. If you ain't put no money on my bills, you ain't feed me, you ain't cooking for me, we ain't fucking, you ain't doing nothing to contribute to help me, why am I worried about you? That might sound selfish, but hey, that's just how I live. I ain't, man, come on now. For real. This is what we're doing. This is what we're doing. And we gotta start worrying about what people think of us. Cause at the end of the day, what they think of you it don't matter. Their opinion don't matter of you. They're gonna spread around the whole world that you lame, you this, you that, you ain't shit, you ain't this, you ain't that. Bruh, at the end of the day, God knows who you are. That's the only one you encounter to improve and to pull your best out for is God. God's the only one you need to be answering to. Anybody else don't matter, man. It don't matter. It really don't. If all these guys that got this married, they got good women, and y'all out here tricking off on these women, and y'all got good women at home, y'all stupid. They're gonna put it out there just like that. Y'all stupid. I never put my hand on a woman. I never even cheated on a woman. I always had the utmost respect for a woman. But at the same time, I do believe in this too. If a woman hits you, my mama always told me this, and I'm just gonna stand by this. You got a lot of women that beat men. And in the minute that man hit you back, first thing you want to do is call the police or get your brothers and daddies and uncles to jump on them. No, you gotta keep your hands to yourself. That's first thought. Because that man ain't touch you. If you feel like you got to get into an altercation with a motherfucker, leave him alone. Leave him alone. Because they're going to do but lock your ass up. Because that's all they're going to do. And it's going to be in the woman's favor. Sad to say it. Sad to say it. But, man, I just want to put that out there. A little smaller tidbit about what I'm going to be talking about tonight. Um, I'm gonna get the show gonna start around about 7 to 8ish. I got a group page about the podcast that the episode's gonna be going on, and if you can't get it from there, it's definitely on YouTube. I will put the link inside that. I got a wonderful cast. My brother Jay, my sister Ari, and my other brother Lance. We've been doing good with this podcast, and I got one guest that's just been faithful since I started the show. Tiffany. Shout out to her. We're trying to get her to be part of the show, but we know she be busy. So that's what it is. Shout out to Tiffany though. Um, I got my little cousin Derek. He comes through every now and then. But other than that, man, shout out to the Myers family, man. We had a good time this week. Uh, of course, the Kendricks always show up and show out. My Floridians came through. They did pretty good. I met some cousins that I'd never seen before that I don't even. I ain't gonna say never seen. I'm gonna say I don't remember seeing. And we had a blast. We had a blast. And got to do it again. Got to keep it going. Cause ever since COVID and stuff, a lot of families been distant, and we've been losing a lot of family members at that too. Shout out to my grandma. She the last of the Mohegans on that side. Um, love her to death. You know, got a pretty great family. But like I said, if anybody got a family that and they say they ain't got no drama in, y'all lying. Every family has drama in it. All of that. It's just all in how you handle it. And that's just my last thing saying that, and shout out to my mother, Tony Washington. I'm behind her 100%. Always will be. And yeah, love you, mama. Somebody got a birthday coming up tomorrow. Yeah. Shout out to my mama. Shout out to my dad. Love him to death. Sometimes me and him don't get along, but I love him too. I go to bat for both of them. And that's one thing that people need to learn. No matter what we go through with, they're still my parents. And at the end of the day, I will go to war for them. So I suggest people to leave them alone. And that's just my opinion on that. I ain't saying nobody bother them, but they just leave them alone. Because I like to stay in my kind side of me. Because I'm the nicest guy you can ever meet. People always give me their ass to kiss, that don't bother me either. But at the same time, I know what kind of guy I am. I know what kind of man I became. I'm not crazy. I'm very sane. I'm just a guy that's very outspoken and speak his mind. Sometimes I speak my mind when I shouldn't speak my mind. But I just can't help myself sometimes. But yeah. Like I said, I had a good time this weekend. My brother Jay came through. Him and Ari came through with my nephew JJ. Uh, we got in the pool. We chilled. We swam around. Well, I can't swim. I floated around. So, but anyway, yeah, floated around, had some drinks. Yeah, that was all fun. You know, I enjoyed every bit of it. Friday, Saturday, all of it. It was wonderful. I wish it could have been longer, but hey, I was tired. When I got home Sunday, I think I slept damn near all day Sunday. You know what I'm saying? But it must be done again. And I hope everybody who had to go back to Florida, Texas, wherever they came from, got back safely. Love all y'all. We'll be back on here at 7. I don't know about nobody else, but I will be here at 7. I think I'm probably might be the most prompt person at the team. Yeah. But yeah, that's all cool with me. Another thing I want to speak on too is I'm going sports with this. And Let's talk about Mr. LeBron James. I'm not a LeBron hater. I just want people to understand that with me. I am not a Bron hater. Just because I don't pick him as my GOAT, that don't mean I'm a Bron hater. Michael Jordan will always be forever be my GOAT. Y'all can pick whatever y'all want to pick to be y'all GOAT. So, it is what it is. It's debatable. But at the same time, basketball, Jordan's my GOAT. Football, Tom Brady's my GOAT. I don't know about baseball, because I got so many people in baseball that I like. I don't watch hockey like that. I do, but I don't. WWE, it's funny to me that a lot of people gonna be mad. Are gonna be kind of like, how that show go. My WWE GOAT is The Undertaker. I'm a big Rock fan. I like Stone Cold, Triple H, John Cena. But I'm a big fan of Jay though. I don't know why. Lately I've been a Jey Uso fan like crazy. Sometimes on his interviews and stuff, he be drunk as fuck. But I fuck with Jay. Shout out to the Usos, Jimmy and Jay. But it's cool though. We lost a legend, Hulk Hogan. I don't care for Terry Bollea, but because he does some things that I'd be like, no, I'm not fond of. But Hogan for the WWE world, wrestling world, period, you put him on the map. I can't say that because Hogan was one of the biggest icons to ever step in the ring. But him as a person, I didn't like. But him as a wrestler, I give him that. But him as a person, I wasn't too happy with him because he did some stuff that was questionable, some racist stuff. But like I said, at the end of the day, it is what it is. But if that's the case, I mean, if you don't want to give him his props, let's do. Why we giving Vince McMahon props? Because he has done stuff too. The Rock too. I like The Rock. I just don't like Dwayne Johnson because he a dick. But yeah, anyway, yeah. A lot of people say Taker could be one too, but Taker no win to be one though. It's funny. It's funny when I say that. But like I said, I'll see y'all later. And post your comments below. What y'all want to see on the episodes or what y'all want to see on the show. We'll try our best to keep it to y'all. We're trying to get our views up and subscribers up. Make sure you go to YouTube and subscribe. And it's free. We're not charging. It's just something we're doing for fun. Like I said, excuse me for burping on podcast. But anyway, see you next time. Peace.